Khaki Shorts, where we cover travel, food, and just utter nonsense.
About a 2-hour high-speed train ride from Seoul, South Korea is the quaint little town of Gyeongju. What is Gyeongju known for? Well, it's often referred to as a museum without walls due to its large number of historical sites as the former capital of the Silla Empire. So why are we here? Well, to see some of those aforementioned historical sites, but also because Sarah wanted to stay in a traditional Korean inn. Now, I've stayed in lodging like this in Japan, where it's called ryokan, and I don't think my back and hips ever recovered as you sleep on a thin mat on the floor. But being the loving husband I am, I said okay, and if my 87-year-old mother-in-law can do it, then I'd look like a wuss if I didn't suck it up and do it as well. Our first 3 nights were spent at an Airbnb called the Goro Guest House, where I got to enjoy a nice fluffy bed, and our host bringing us breakfast each morning. The last day, we packed up our bags and rolled them a few blocks away to the Hwangnamguan Hanok Village. Yes, I'm pretty sure I mangled that first word, my apologies. After checking in, we lugged our luggage across the courtyard, which is definitely beautiful by the way, to our room. Maybe this place will be okay after all. Then they opened the doors and I saw the single room the 3 of us would be sharing. Okay, there is a separate bathroom, but that's it. While we're here, let's take a look around. First thing you might notice is, that's right, no beds. Instead, you get a mat which you fold out on the floor, a thin comforter, and a buckwheat pillow which is like laying your head on a sock filled with gravel. There are also no chairs, which is why you're provided with these 3 thin cushions to sit on when your beds aren't rolled out. I actually cheated at night and put these underneath my sleeping pad to give me a bit more cushion. You're provided with a low table and a TV, which we actually never turned on. There's a bureau where you keep your bedding. They have towels for showers. They actually only gave us 1 full-size towel, and we had to beg to get 2 more. They have a small refrigerator inside this cabinet. The bottled water is free, but soft drinks, juice, and beer were not. A hot water kettle was provided along with some tea bags, but instead of teacups, we just had these glasses. My wife didn't want to put boiling water in them because she was afraid they were going to shatter. So it's the first night. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Turn the air on. We're trying to repack our suitcases so we can get the stuff that we want to put in the checked luggage and then take the stuff that we need to have carry on in our small bag. So we're trying to work on that and our cell, our prison, our luxury room, which isn't very big. It's going to barely fit our 3 beds in here. We'll see how it goes tonight. Let's pop in the bathroom. It's an Asian-style bathroom, so there's no shower stall. Only a handheld sprayer attached to the sink, so you have to be careful where you're aiming it as you take a shower while dodging the sink and trying not to trip over the toilet. We popped out for a quick dinner before heading back to our room to get it set up and try to get a good night's sleep. So we found the 7-Eleven and we got, a sandwich and 2 onigiri and some soup.
Miso, instant soup.
Yeah, instant miso soup.
Or seaweed soup.
So we're going to go back and use our hot water kettle to make that stuff. Hopefully it works. We haven't tried it yet.
Super healthy for you.
Super healthy for me?
No.
Oh, not super healthy for me, but there's limited options. Nothing is open. It's like a ghost town around here right now. We did go, there's a Starbucks up there, but they don't open until 8 a.m. Like, it's coffee. In the U.S., people want coffee at like 5 or 6 in the morning, not 8 o'clock, which is actually early. Most of these other coffee shops don't open until like 10 or 11, which is just a strange culture to me, but whatever. Luckily, I'm not like a person that has to have coffee every morning. Luckily. Let's take a look at the courtyard and some of the stuff they have around the hotel. Up early. It's about 7:30 a.m. The sign says breakfast, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And some other people online had said they had breakfast, but we asked and he was like, no breakfast at this hotel. There's supposedly a restaurant down here, which we're looking for. I know there's a bakery, Do Not Disturb Bakery, but it looked like we only had like bread. I don't even think they had croissants, so we might go look at it. But we are actually going to do what we did in Seoul. We're going to go to the GS25 or 7-Eleven right here and get onigiri and some drinks and maybe a sandwich or something for breakfast. Nothing super fancy. After spending the previous day and this morning exploring Gyeongju's historical sites, we decided to take advantage of one of our hotel's perks. They have an entire room of Hanok clothing you can try on and take pictures around the hotel. We spent a little over an hour trying on different outfits and taking pics.
You can wear this while you're pregnant. Oh, hey, dressing room.
You're fully dressed. Let's choose another one, huh? Lots to choose from. Belts, hats, hair, wigs, and boots. Probably none of those would fit my big old Western feet. These are all easy to get on and off. They look like ties. Make it simple. I've already worn one. Ooh, how about this one? For dinner, we tried something a little un-Korean, some Mexican food at El Rato, which was actually very good. We took one last stroll around Gyeongju to see the Hwangnamguan Bridge, which is beautiful lit up at night. We bedded down and woke up to our first rain since being in Gyeongju. We packed up our bags, grabbed an Uber, and headed off to the Gyeongju station for a high-speed train ride to Seoul. There's a link right here to see a video of how to ride that train and what to expect. Thanks for coming along. Be sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos about our retired life in Thailand and our trips around the world.